Hey guys, I'm Patty Sal with Fitness by Patty, and in this video I want to talk to you about how to avoid the most common mistakes and the most everyday exercises in order for you to see better results. Since I've been doing this for over 16 years, I've seen it all for the range of people, and the most common exercises are done incorrectly, unfortunately, because they don't know how to engage proper muscles. And it's a really easy fix, so that's what I want to show you today. The first exercise is squats. Most common exercise to work your legs, quads, butt, hamstrings. So you want to set it up with your feet a little wider than your hip width distance. Obviously, there's many ways you can do a squat, but this is the main place to start. So when you're in your stance, I'll turn from the side, you want to push your hips back first. Keep your arms out to shoulder level, and that just makes sure that your body's staying upright. Draw your belly in, and start to push your hips back first and get into the heels, kind of sitting back. Ease your way down all the way to almost 90 degrees. And when you come up, squeeze your glutes, sending the hips forward and really engage the glutes. You may be missing out on this very important piece. Make sure the toes are lifted, coming down slow and all the way back up. I'm going to turn again so you can see from the front. Make sure you're watching your knees. Don't want to go past your ankles. And you want to make sure the knees are right in line. So alignment is key, and again, squeeze at the top. Next exercise is lunges. This is really important to get your alignment right. So when you're standing, you want your feet under your hip width distance. And you want to drive it back, so when you're kneeling down, setting on the floor, you have 90 degrees in the front and 90 degrees in the back. If you think about alignment from your head to your heel, it'll be ears over shoulders, over hips, over knees. And that knee, when it's lifted, is in line with your heel. From there, your front heel is going to take the pressure. Your body's over the back leg, so there's no translation for any pain in the front leg. Just straight up and down, pressing from the back toe, pressing from the front heel. A lot of times the chest wants to drop forward and the knee goes forward. You're putting so much pressure and potential injury in that area, so back it up. Use the muscles of your quads, hamstrings, and glutes, and you'll be much safer and see much better results. The next exercise is a common deadlift. So there's many ways to do them. I like to do a stiff-legged deadlift, so I'm just going to use some light weights. So again, line up your feet under your hips. First, you want to make sure you're tipping from your hips, keeping your back flat, and going to just below the knees to start. Make sure you feel a nice stretch in the hamstrings, and slow on the return up. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see too. What you want to do is push your weight into the heels, back up your hips. Keep your hands close to your legs, and again, squeezing at the top. That kind of seals in the exercise. Here also, you want to make sure your knees aren't rolling inward. I see that a lot. Or your back not rounding. So roll open the knees, ground into your feet, drive it down, pull your shoulders back, and set them down into your shoulder blades, and look ahead. So push-ups, and this is most common for women, but also for a lot of men. What you want to do in a push-up is get your hands out nice and wide. Actually, to set up, go ahead and lay down. And when you put your hands to your sides, it should be right to the sides of your chest, and your elbows should make a 90 degrees. So when you press up, your elbows aren't poking out too far. They're wrapped in line with your chest. The belly's drawn in, and then you hover right over your hands, and then press straight up. A lot of what I see is elbows bowed out, the hips go up, the drop in the belly. You want to engage your abs, engage the glutes. Wrap those elbows down and hover. So you'll inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. And same thing for when you're on your toes. Make sure you have the strength for it. If you don't have proper form, get back to your knees and prepare by drawing the core in and making those elbows in line. The next common upper body exercise that's done incorrectly are dips. You can do this on a bench or a chair. And when you want to set up for your dip, make sure your hands are inside the line of your hips, not too far out. If they're too far out, it's going to be improper form, and your elbows are going to bow out, and your shoulders are going to eat your neck, and you're not going to get the right exercise. You're not going to feel it. So what you want to do is fingers forward, elbows wrap in, shoulders draw back, drop the hips, lift your chest, bring the belly in, and extend all the way up to the top of the head. So nice long spine. Inhale down. Exhale up at the top. You squeeze those arms in, draw the elbows towards each other, and back down nice and slow. Now the last exercise, and so common, is the classic plank. Many ways you can do this. I'm going to do it from the forearms. So when you're setting up your plank, you want to make sure you're in alignment. So shoulders over elbows, and you're going to press into your forearms. Now you're going to tuck your toes under and lift the knees. Now scoop your tailbone under and draw your belly in. You're going to look ahead, So many times I find the hips are poked back, you're not engaging your core, so the belly drop is going to create a lot of low back pain. So scoop the tailbone under, squeeze the glutes, even lock the leg. And you can easily do this from your knees if you're not ready for a full plank. This is a modified version. Same thing you can do from your hands. So pressing into the hands, still stacking the shoulders over elbows over wrists, looking ahead, drawing the belly in, squeezing the legs and the butt. Same thing from the knees, you're still engaging the core and just holding and breathing, and make sure that spine does not move. So there you have it, the 6 most common exercises that are done incorrectly, but if done correctly, they'll yield the best results. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and share it with your family and friends. Be sure to sign up to my free email newsletter at fitnessbypatty.com and find me on Facebook and Instagram. I'll see you next time.